Alright, y'all. What is good, everybody? It is your boy JJ That Dude, and we are back on a very good thing called a storytelling of what we're going to be doing. So, pretty much, Ray, or Rye, whatever she would like to be called, wanted me to do a video on the certain thing I told her. So, pretty much, if y'all don't know, this happened a little bit before 12th grade. And I think this was it was way after me and Jay, the girl named Jay. I'm not gonna say her whole name, but Jay and I were dating a little way after that. But it was a little bit after that when the whole thing stopped with that. So pretty much, let's get within the way with it. But hold up, y'all give one little second. If y'all would like to know anything about, know any other stories in particular that y'all want to know about or anything like that, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, subscribe, all that other stuff. I don't need to tell y'all that stuff. If you like it, you like it. Anyway, moving on. Let's get into the video. So, okay. So, this is me in 11th grade. I wish I had, like, some drawing of it there or something. It would be nice to have some drawing up there. But, yeah. So, pretty much, I had a whole drawing thing. So, we were out there vibing, chilling. This is when when the J girl broke up with me. So I'm out here vibing. I'm like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. Took like 2-3 days for something to happen. I then went up there and I see this girl trying to talk to me. She's saying, "Hey, we gonna call her Chi though, because that's her name is similar to, but it's not her actual name. But her name is Chi though." So I was like, all right. So her name's Chi. I was like, hey, me and Chi kind of vibe together. You know what I'm saying? We out there vibing, we chilling, we doing our thing though. So me and her are like talking low key, but the way we talked was kind of the most randomest, dumbest thing I've ever seen, bro. What happened was pretty much I was out there saying something about Jalise. I was like, with a J girl, and I was like, this girl don't like me though, man. I mean, like her friend didn't want me to talk to her or nothing. I kind of felt like, yeah, they just wanted me to not get nothing going and then get with them there. So I was like, they did me dirty. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. So I was like, man, I'm not having a good time, honestly. So I went up there, and then she went up to talk to me. She said, hey, why are you feeling down for? Because, obviously, she's a nice person. She doesn't want people to feel down. She's that type of girl that just wants to be talkative and stuff. I'm not saying who it is, though, because if y'all see my face, especially if you're from a certain school, like my friend's school, like Jason's school, hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna know who I am, and y'all might even know who the girl is. So, yeah, that's why I ain't doing that one yet. But anyway, so me and her are talking. She's making sure that I'm good and stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I go out there and I tell her I'm a little bit, depressed, and I was like, you know what? Let me talk to her, because I thought the girl was gonna be the one, obviously, little boy feelings, whatever you want to call it, at that time. So I kind of felt depressed, but me and her talked, and then we had a good time together and stuff. So, let's go a little bit later after that. So, that's how we first met, was because of the J girl breaking up with me. So, I was like, I mean, it's okay, but it could be better. So, now here is the point where it gets spicy. A little bit spicy. So, after a while, I then see her family. I meet her family near the school. So, I'm at, like, gym. Because at the time in 11th grade, I'm at gym. So I think I was at advanced PE or something. So yeah, I'm at advanced PE. I'm vibing, chilling, because there was the SAT stuff. I don't know if y'all had that in like school, but SAT stuff. So that's what I really had at first was SATs and stuff. And then after that, that's when I went to gym and stuff. So I was like, well, advanced PE, and I was like, all right, you know what? Why not? Let's go over there. Because either I had to do PE or I was advanced PE, or I was going to do weightlifting. And I'm not gonna lie, I suck at lifting weights. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might lift like 200 about, and that's probably the most I'm gonna lift up. Not gonna lie, and I don't know what's the exact minimum that you can lift, or what's the exact best thing to lift that's okay to lift up. But I was kind of like, it is what it is. It was just weightlifting, and then just went from there. So honestly, it just depended on that, but it was just kind of iffy though. But anyway, moving on after that, I was kind of like talking to her, because like I think I talked to her a little bit like in the gym, because I was outside near the football practice where the football thing's at, and I know I was out there. I wasn't supposed to be out there fully, but I was out there because I know I was just tired. I just needed to get my mind off of some stuff, because I didn't, you know, we always need our attention to, you know, be doing our own thing. We don't want to be out there doing some dumb crazy stuff and then we don't get no break or nothing. I just wanted my break and stuff so I made all good. So after that, I'm like, all right, let's talk to her. So like she's right there again. We're near the football field and we're talking. And she's like, hey, I heard you broke up with this said girl. And I was like, no, 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 no. She broke up with me. I'm keeping it real because I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna lie about her or nothing. Because like, look, don't get me wrong. I mean, as much as I would love to be like, oh yeah, I broke up with her. Yeah, she broke up with me. I mean, it was just natural. And I'm not that type of guy to just take advantage and say, oh yeah, I broke up with her. Because what purpose did I have of breaking up with her? I mean, I had no purpose of breaking up with her. I mean, to me, I mean, she was an okay girl in my opinion. So I didn't have a problem with, you know, going out there saying that, oh, this person was okay or good to me in my opinion. So I was kind of like, okay. So yeah, I was like that. And she was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. I like that you're respectful and honest about it. And I was like, yeah, you know, I try to be honest about stuff. So yeah, I'm out there being honest, nice, respectful about it and letting her know how it was, what happened. And then this girl, off rip, said, hey, I know how to heal that broken heart. I was like, I'm listening. So I'm like listening because I'm thinking like she wanted like, I don't know, be friends and make our way up from there, you know, and talk, go from there. And yeah, no, it's kind of like, well, crap. So I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, this girl really either she wants to go crazy or she's trying to do some nonsense. So I was like, okay, what do I do here? Because she out there trying to be dating me, and I'm like, I don't think it's right time for me to date someone, especially when like my mind is like crap. Like if I feel like I'm doing that, cause ain't that kind of bad to do that, like dating someone like right when you break up with them? I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good on that. And this is like 3 days after anyway, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. And I was like, look, let's just be friends first. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, let's be friends first, and then, you know, go over there. I don't want to just date you off rip, and then, you know, it just feels like I'm trying to take you as a rebound chick or something. And I was like, then she's like, you know what? Fair point, fair point. So we go up there, we're vibing, chilling, and most of the time so far, it's going pretty good. I mean, she's being respectful to me. She's making sure I'm okay in a way. And it's anytime I'm outside of the gym, she always talks to me and stuff. And she's like, and at the time, she was kind of around like a senior at the time. But I think she was online with it and stuff, so I don't really know exactly. I mean, I meet her sometimes I didn't meet her, but usually I met her a little bit around the school, at least around outside the field gym, because she'd be doing something around gym. So I was kind of like, okay, this might be the girl I'm looking for. Just vibing, chilling, and going from there. So I was just kind of chilling, vibing. I was like, what do I do here? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the girl looked good. I mean, she looked very good, though. She looked like, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't want to say any other girl's name, and then it just seems bad, though, but honestly, she looked good. She looked good. My friend knows who I'm talking about, but she looked like Harmony Rogers good. If you know who that is, you might know what school I'm talking about, but she looked good, though. Or I'll even say Tiffany Brown type of good looking, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of went from there with it, honestly. So I was kind of like, you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're good friends. We'll see how it goes. Whether I'm talking, whether I'm just dating her and go from there. So I'm talking to her. We're having good vibes. And we're chilling. I mean, I meet her family. Me and her family, we kind of meet around a Walmart in, I want to say around Greenville. It wasn't Williamston. I think it was around Greenville. Because this is when I think I was talking to Zay at the time. Because I was talking to Zay. I was like, hey, yo, Zay, what's good with you, man? Because he wanted to play, I think he wanted to play GTA with me at the time, and I was like, I didn't have GTA, and then I had to buy that junk, and I was like, you know what, let me buy GTA for my boy. And then she went out there and talked to me. She was like, hey, how's it going, boyfriend? And she said boyfriend around her family, and at the time, I'm with, like, my brother. At the time, like, because my brother's just vibing with me, because if my mom and dad heard that crap, I would have been done for, because literally, they would have said, why are you dating another woman after like 3 days? And I would have been like, yeah, no. But my brother's looking at me. Hold up. My bad, my throat's acting weird. But my brother was like, oh my, hey, yo, bro, you like that? So he was like, oh, yo, you like that, bro? You getting the girl like that? So he's like, oh, you cooking with that? Oh, so you like that, like that? So I'm like, I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of like that, you know. But like, that's not my girl though, because like, the girl looked good. You know, the girl looked good, and I was like, bruh, why the? And I was like, why the heck are we doing this? So I'm kind of like, oh crap. How do I let my brother know that? Like I got it, but like I ain't trying to, you know, date her though. You know what I'm saying? Because like my brother be misunderstanding way too much, bro, when it comes to that stuff. He be thinking I'd be out there trying to go out there and do my thing with that. I'm like, what the heck? I don't know what to do about this. Cause like my brother be always like, hey yo, he be like the hype man. He's like the biggest hype man out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's like a big hype man. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's like a really big hype man. I'm not gonna front with you. So I was like, okay, cool. So then we go out there, we talk, and then she's out there trying to flirt with me a little bit, and I'm okay with it though, because like, you know, it's something that it might be something that she might usually do, and I'm just not comfortable with it as much. But I'm like okay with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like crap. And I'm like, alright, bet, let's talk about it. So I'm talking about it and I'm talking to her. We cool, we're vibing, and we're getting to know each other more. We're kinda close to that friend thing, to close to like good best friends or good friends. So then we're good friends, we're vibing, we're chilling, having a good time. Now this is where it comes all crazy from here. And literally like I think 10 days after that, I was supposed to go to prom. And people are going to be like, bro, why didn't you go to prom around the 10th or the 11th grade thing after one time? Let me explain. The one time that I was supposed to go to prom, well, two of them, was because of this lady. Because of this lady. The girl that I'm talking about. Chi girl, she was the main reason why I could not go to the prom around 10th and 11th grade. And I've only went with like my brother's funeral. Not funeral, but I said funeral and I feel stupid. Look y'all, my brother didn't die. I promise you my brother didn't die at the time. I'm sorry, he didn't die. I'm praying up, but he didn't die. But my brother's prom night, I was out there, you know, chilling, vibing, and then, you know, that's the only prom I actually ever went to, because I never went to like my own prom, which kind of sucked, but yeah, but I never went to like my brother's. I mean, I went to my brother's prom, but I never went to my own prom, unfortunately, which sucks. But yeah, I've never went to my own prom, so I hope it makes sense though. But yeah, it was kind of terrible. But now, let's get to the actual part of it. Was the prom night that I was supposed to go there. So pretty much the prom that I was supposed to go to, or the prom I went to, it was supposed to be around, I think, Robertsonville. Like it's the weird ballpark that's near like some weird golf place. If y'all know where that is, y'all know what it is. If y'all live in like North Carolina or something, so yeah, y'all should know what it is. But I was supposed to go there and all that stuff. So like at the time, I did not know who the girl was because she didn't say her name or nothing. All I knew is that I called her off of she and stuff. So I had to say like my sister's name and stuff just to, you know, make it make sense, because I didn't know what her name was and I didn't want to say that. And I was like, I'm calling my sister's name. No one knows my sister's name other than my brother. I mean, not my brother, but my friend Jason. He was the only one who knew that was my sister's name. And maybe like what you call it, Zay. Those are the only two that would know about it. And I was out there like, you know what, I need a date. So obviously I should have brought her out for a date, right? Thing about it is, she said she had to do something. So I was like, alright, bet. Let me go out there and introduce her and say that I'm going to take her to prom. So I go out there to take her to prom. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. That thing was a wild fest, I promise you. I went out there not like 5 or 10 minutes later, bro. This girl calls me and says, hey, I need you to come meet me by the place that we usually meet at in the school. So I go up there to the school. And I'm like, okay, let's go there. Let me see what because she's saying that I need to come over here. So I go over there. And do you know what this girl is doing? This girl is out there, butt booty naked, in the football field. And I'm like, bro, I understand I am in pain. I understand I'm in distress. I understand that I'm not in the best place in mind. I'm like not having a good time. I'm like in the bad case scenario. I can't do a lot of stuff. I'm depressed. I know all that stuff. But come on, don't be doing that. Like, I don't want you to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is not what I want her to do. Like, I don't want my girlfriend, if I have a girlfriend, to, for example, I do not want her to go out there and be butt boo nigga to think that that's what makes me happy or something, or that is gonna probably make me happy. Like, because that's not really what makes me happy at that time, and she would know that if she listened to me fully. But that's not one thing I want to do, or I don't want my girlfriend to do in general, because one, don't know if anyone else, is looking at you while you're doing that. Second off, I mean, I could get in trouble for that dumb nonsense. I ain't trying to get in trouble for that nonsense. And that could get me in trouble. Like, that really could have got me in trouble. If I'm being fair, that could have got me in trouble in a way. That's just me. But, anyway, I then was like, okay. So I went up there to her place anyway. To the place anyway. So I go up there and I'm like, hey, why are you naked for? She's like, doesn't this make you feel a little better? And I'm like, not really. I mean, other guys are probably seeing you like that, so even if I was supposedly dating you, I wouldn't want to deal with that. Respectfully, I wouldn't want to deal with that. Because I don't want a lot of people to see that. Like, if I'm out there seeing another girl see what it looks like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with that, Don't want to deal with that. But then it came that time where, at the time, I was a little naive to, let me say that, I was a little naive to, what's the word looking for? The sexual intercourse thing. Because I've never done it, but I never want to go out there and do that until, like, marriage and stuff. So that was another thing I've let her know, is that I don't want to do that, because I'd rather, be a virgin and wait till I'm married before I do that stuff. She didn't get the memo. She said, so look, this is what happened. So I went up there and she said, you know what? Forget the prom thing. Let's go out there and let's go back to our house. It's not like we're going out there and doing much with it. So I'm like, okay, because we had to pay money. By the way, we had to pay money. We had to pay like $10, $15 for that thing, and there was no refunds back for it. And I was like, but I just spent like my own $15, $20 and spent, like, technically I spent like 30 to 35. Hold up, my bad. It's like 15. So like I spent like about $30 all on the tickets that we had, and I was like. And I didn't know nothing. I was like, maybe she was just going out there to get out something good. Like, so I was like, okay, let's do it. So I go out there and I do this. Y'all want to know what happens? Not a minute after I left the house, her family leaves the house. And usually when the family leaves the house, it means 3 to 4 things. Now I'm saying it means 3 to 4 things. 1, she wants to go crazy with you. 2, she's still going to want to do something crazy with you. Or 3, you're gonna have a nice little day and night of doing some daggone school book things. And it wasn't 3 at all. We know it was number 3 at all. This girl wanted to throw it back, and my parents did not know anything about it. And I respectfully just told her, I'm good. Because what she said she wanted to do, she said she wanted to have a good time, and she wanted to give me the sloppy machine 3000. I'm the sloppy toppy, if that makes sense. That's what she wanted to do, the sloppy toppy. And I was like, I'm good, because like I said, I'm young, and I'm like, no, because at that time I'm like the innocent, well, not really innocent, but well, technically I am innocent, like I'm a virgin, but I mean. Innocent as in, like, I don't want to do it because I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it because I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm like, I'm good. Then her grandparents come at the house. Her parents left. And keep that in mind, her parents left. But her grandparents came right after that. And I was like, no, put your clothes on. I ain't doing that with you. So then she's kind of like pouting because, like, she wants me to do it with her. And I'm like, at that time, I wasn't confident about, at the time, you know what I'm saying, like, my size, I wasn't confident about that, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I was not confident about that thing. I was not confident. But I'm like, okay, let me go out there and just leave. Okay, so I go out there and I'm like, you know what, maybe I need to leave. She's trying to show me something. She's trying to go crazy. Maybe I need to leave. So I go out there, right? I go out there. And you know what her parents say? Her parents are racist, or her grandparents are racist. She says, wow. This black boy right here need to be out there doing some. Okay, so let me go out there and say it like this. If you're are the faint of heart, I recommend you do not listen to this part though. But I'll give you a little bit of some 5 seconds. I'll give you like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is for now. This ain't for the faint of hearts. But it said, "Black boy, go out there and get my whip." That's what the guy said. He said, "Get my whip, boy. Get my whip. 'Cause I'm about to whip you with it, boy. Go out there and do my dishes, boy. Go out there and do this, doing that." And every time he's saying something only bad about it. He's not saying nothing good to me. He's just saying, "Do my dishes, do this, do that," like I'm a slave. And then he said, "Oh, you cotton picker, how dare you not talk to me?" And I'm trying to be respectful because obviously her parents are white, her grandparents are white, and a little bit Hispanic. There's a white. It's like okay, so so let me explain though, is that she's a bit Hispanic, so she got a little bit of some Mexican Hispanic in her, and she got some white in her, and mainly her father inherited just the all white racism of everything, which yeah, it was terrible. And I want y'all to say that dunk was terrible, and I said, bro, I need to leave the house. So I go out there and I leave the house respectfully, and the Hispanic mom is letting me leave because she's like, "Man, you don't have to deal with that, honey." Because she's nice, she's respectful, but her grandma still don't like me though. It's just the fact that she's just trying to be. She's the more what's the word for peaceful of the guys. I mean, of the grandparents in their case, because her grandma she's racist in her own way, but she's not racist to the point where she's going to go out there and say it out loud. She says it secretly in the back when no one's saying nothing. The guy, he just keeps it real. He just says how it is. And I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. You have a good day, sir. And I move on. Because if I fight, there's no point in me fighting him. Because if I try to fight him, even if I win or lose, I still lose. Because if I hit the grandparents, guess what? The parents going to come out there and think I'm trying to start some beef. I still lose on that case. And even if the girl that liked me said, "Oh, yeah, he used to defend himself because they were out there trying to throw hands with him," they're not gonna believe her because she has a tendency of doing dumb nonsense. So it goes either way with it. So I was like, okay, crap, that's gonna suck. So yeah, after that, I go out there, I leave the spot, I then come back, I go back to the school thing, and I'm like, okay, let me go back over here and hope that nothing bad happens. So obviously, I then said my mom and dad, I was like, "Hey, look, I'm at the school thing. Just take me back. I'll get a video game and stuff. I'll try to get the money back and go from there." So yeah, I get the money back, even though they said no refunds. They said, "You know what? Just take the money." For some reason, we didn't see there, and then yeah, so I got the money back, and I was like, "Okay, thank you, appreciate it." Her mom had helped me out with that, and I was like, "Thank you for giving me the money back." She's like, "No problem, no problem. I know some things happened." How'd it go? And I was like, it went a little alright, but it went a little bit crazy. So then she understood, and I was like, okay, bad, appreciate it. Okay, so the next day, hold up. Next day, I go out there. I'm looking around. I go out there and I see her again. She says, "Hey, is everything okay?" And I was like, "No, your parents are low-key racist. I'm not trying to go back. Your grandparents are racist. I'm not trying to go over there." Especially like being married to her, because look, don't get me wrong, she'll throw that thing back if I had said something. But look, I didn't want to date someone that's parents is racist, and of course I did have, MJ and her grandparents are low key racist, but I didn't have nothing against her grandparents because like they're just naturally do that. They naturally do that. As long as they don't do it in my face and like I won't say nothing, we good, you know what I'm saying? And even if then, they probably would have had a gun and tried to shoot me. So yeah, it didn't really matter about that case. But, regardless of that matter, I still respected their decision and respected MJ's decision on the breakup. Because she wanted to do it, I felt like it was okay. If she thinks it was a good idea, that's perfectly fine with me. I have nothing against that. As long as we're all good on that account, that's what was important. But anyway, so I didn't go out there and I talked to the other girl, and I'm like, "Look, I can't date you. I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. You look good. You look beautiful. Like she looked good, y'all. And look, she looked good. If I had to go out there and rate her 1 out of 10, I'd give her a 9 out of 10, respectfully. If she was just more of a sweet person well, I mean, she's sweet, but not like in the shy type of sweet. She's just more like energetic kind of sweet, which I have no problem with energetic sweet, but When she's trying to go crazy out there and be naked in front of people, that's not what I want my girlfriend to do. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I would not want her to be doing that the entire time. That's just me. And I was kind of like, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. I really don't want to deal with that. Please, don't let me deal with that. And I'm like, crap. So yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, let me just ignore this, back up, go on for that. So yeah, me and her haven't talked a little bit in a while with that. But I don't think we talked in a while though. I think last time I talked to her was around 12th grade. But I was kind of like, about it. But anyway, let's me get back to on topic. So after we talk and stuff, and we were doing our thing, and letting her know what's going on and stuff, she then says her grandparents were sorry, which I honestly didn't believe that. They, especially like her granddad. Her granddad was already made it obviously clear that he hated me and he did not want anything to do with me. And then on top of that, when I was out there doing my thing, cause okay, this is a little bit before that. Me and the J girl, we went out there, we were talking about something, and then like she thought that like I was trying to flirt with her back when I wasn't and stuff, because like at the time another J girl, I'm not gonna say her name though, but she was out there like a friend of mine, and I wanted to talk to her as a good friend. At least that way she didn't feel so what's the word for it? Like felt bad about me having this altercation with me, because every time we were out there we had to deal with altercations with not altercations, not fights, but like arguing with me and the other girls. And like I never understood why we had arguments, because I was like, why are we arguing? Like literally it's just a friend. Like I can't be her friend. She's like, no, you can't be her friend. You were out there cheating on me. And I was like, I never cheated on you. You assumed that, and you believed everything your friend said. And it just started beef. And then the girl came back and she said, can you stop doing this? Like, I got no time to be dealing with this. Like, why can't you understand what he's trying to say? And the girl's on my side, even though I kind of rejected her on that because I didn't want to do it. And then I think she respected me a little more on that and understood how I felt. So I was kind of like, why the heck am I here with this? And then doing this nonsense. And then we go out there again, talk about it. So of course I can still talk to the other girl and I'm vibing with her and I'm like, alright, this is fine. And then Jacayla started talking to me. So once me and Jacayla talked as good friends, worked out like that, like a charm. And then it went from there. Now after that, I think I can say like after I was being very understanding and talkative about that situation, she understood how it was, and I kind of was, I kind of felt like a shoulder had been lifted. Now this is when things had changed from that, because now this girl was chasing me the entire time. So not only was I now dealing with her and her family, because her family was like, why'd you break up with my daughter? And I was like, we never dated. And she kept assuming that we were dating, and I was like, no, we weren't dating. I thought she said that we weren't dating anymore. And apparently, nope. She didn't say that. She just kept on making a lie up. And here's my thing. About it, y'all. And I want people to understand this. I don't mind dating a girl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say it again. I don't mind dating a girl that is energetic, that's open, that's happy with expressing herself. I don't mind that. But what I don't want is a girl to lie about us dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind dating you if you look good or look beautiful or you care about people. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy people that I can vibe with. That's pretty good vibes. Now, I don't like cussing in particular, or people that cuss in general, but I respect it enough to a point where, hey, you do your own thing, I'm happy with that. As long as you're respectful to other people and not trying to disrespect a lot of people, not trying to start altercations, not trying to start beef, I'm happy with that. And I'm perfectly okay with, being around a certain girl that wants to be, protective or wants to say, oh yeah, I like this guy. Nothing wrong with saying that you like a guy and stuff. Now, I felt like if, like, the grandparents didn't say what they had said, I would have dated her. And I'm not gonna lie, I would have dated her. I know I would have. Because she's very great, very good vibes and everything. It's just that the the whole thing was just being randomly weird, and I hated to just be a part of it, but it was just something that happened. And it was just kind of terrible. It's like a very bad scenario case. And I was just kind of like, this relationship is going to be terrible now. But yeah, y'all. And I want people to understand that. I have nothing against women that are energetic. Look, I like energetic girls because they make me happy. They put the vibe up. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Like, I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is. But she's like a life of a party. And I owe my, like, success on Twitch thanks to her, though. She knows who she is, though, but she's a girl that I can vibe with. She's sweet, understanding. Not trying to start beef, not trying to start anything. Very lovable. And kind, you know? And not trying to start anything. So I can respect her enough and be a good friend to her. And I'm happy with just being friends or even dating her in general. I have no problem with that. But when you're not trying to, well, I guess when she does technically have my, well, the other girl did have my back, but she wasn't like trying to stop her grandparents from being, you know, bad about it though, because her grandparents are just being her grandparents. I mean, and I was like, man, this ain't it though. I just gotta dip and leave this relationship. I gotta dip and leave this because I'm not dating her, but I gotta leave it. So then after that, I want people to understand when I left and said, nah, I'm good on that. I said, okay, I need a break from all this. Can I please have that break off? And you know what life told me? Nope. You do not get that chance to do that. Which they did not give me that chance, unfortunately. They did not. Which sucked. And if y'all want to know what I mean, let me explain what happened. I then went out and her friend came out and made it worse. And her friend is the worst, and I mean the worst example of don't be around this girl. Or the one that she don't want to be saved, don't save her. Because this girl literally came out and said, hey, this guy right here got a boyfriend. Which was a terrible thing, because here's the thing about it, is that I said I wasn't going to date anyone. And for her side, she's like, crap, he's dating another woman? Oh, no, that's a problem. That's what she's saying. So that's what she's saying. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is bad. So I'm telling her, like, hey, yo, no, that's not me, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, the other girl is a Hall of Fame instigator. Literally, Mark Phillips and her would love to be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would love to be friends with him. That's how Hall of Fame she is. She's the Hall of Fame instigator. Girls out there like, I don't know, man. That man was out there talking to another woman. He's out there going crazy on her DMs, and I'm like, bro, what the heck? He's like, he went out there, even had sex with her, and I'm like, bro, what the heck are we doing? He's out there shooting the shot the wrong way, and I don't want it. I don't want the shot. Then she said, you know what? You know what else he did? He went out there trying to hit my line, and I said, sure. You know what? Let me do it. And I'm like, you're not mad at her for saying that? Because she out there trying to do the thing. And I'm like, bro, really? But she was like, nah, I'm more mad at you. And I'm like, wait, why are you not mad at her? She's the one out there trying to shoot me up. Shoot my shot up, man. Like, dang. So I'm going out there saying, yeah, we need to fix this. This needs to be fixed. So then afterwards, she then said, then, okay, if you wanted to work out, then how about this? You need to go on a date with me and take me on a nice place. And I'm like, bro, you think I got money? You think I'm rich like that? I ain't rich. I ain't got the money like that. So I'm kind of like, crap. What do I do here? Because, like, I can't do anything else. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, let me leave this relationship because this is not it. I need her gone. Get her away from me, please. So I'm like, okay. This relationship's terrible. So I'm like, all right. Let me leave this relationship and be gone with it. So I tell both of them, I'm like, bro, I'm done. Like, thank you for like trying to help me out though, but yeah, it's over. I'm not trying to mess with you over again. I'm not trying to do that. So I'm like, crap. I just need, you know, to just leave and just don't be around her. Because if I don't do anything against that, I'm going to be in a rough scenario case. So that was already terrible enough that I had to deal with her capping and now her doing more lies. But now I got to go out there and deal with more other stuff. So I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm gotta leave. I gotta leave. I gotta dip. Get out of there. So I left the depth out of there, and more rumors and more drama started. And then now all of a sudden, there's a rumor started that I was cheating on J Girl with both girls. So of course the other girl is kind of low key mad. She's like, "You out there cheating on me?" I was like, "I never cheated on you. You the one who broke up with me. You thought that supposedly I was cheating on you, and I didn't." And all stuff. I never cheated on you. And you can ask all my friends. You can ask my best friend Jason. He knows me well. I don't cheat on no one. I have no reason to cheat on anyone. And if I don't want to date you or I don't like you, I will straight up just say respectfully, I don't want to date you or I don't like you. I keep it real. I don't lie about that stuff. Because if I feel like a vibe is cut off, I let it be known. Like, hey, look, man, my vibe out with it. I'm good on that. And I let it be known. Because I have nothing against telling people the truth and just saying, hey, yeah, this ain't my thing. And go from there. It sucked, but I mean, hey, I let it be known. Because let's be honest, y'all. Would y'all want me to lie about me liking someone? Or would you, I don't know, want the truth? Like, I think most of y'all would want the truth if I like someone or not. So that's my thing about it, though. And I kept it real. And I just unfortunately just made sure I unfollowed them on all social media platforms because I needed, like, a new, I kind of just needed, like, like my own thing to myself because literally I needed my own break. I needed something because if I didn't have something like as a break or something, I was not going to have a good time. I knew I wasn't. So I was like, crap, can someone help me with this? Because this is not it. So yeah, I was kind of like, crap, how do I handle this? Because this is already terrible in itself, the fact that I got to deal with two other people. So I not unfollowed, but like I said, I blocked all her platform stuff only because of that. And don't get me wrong, she was a great girl, and she is a great girl. And I'm sure she's a little bit better now, because she's way better now than she used to be before. But I don't want it to be like a thing where it's drama-filled and, you know, things are starting up all stuff. I didn't want that. And it just happened like that, and yeah, no, I'm good on that. Respectfully, I'm good on that. And I'm glad that, you know, things got, you know, better for me at that time, so. But hopefully she's doing good. I know she has her, low-key, she's getting engaged, which, shouts to her, though. And I told her, and because I know I followed them on Instagram now, though, but I shouted them out and I said, hey, yo, good stuff on, you know, getting that man and stuff. And, you know, it worked from there. And then yeah, she says thanks and stuff, and she's apologized for the stuff that has happened and the whole rumor thing that happened, and that if things was a little bit better, I think me and her would have been dating or talking. And I said, yeah, but, you know, things that happen. And I'm glad that she's, you know, doing her thing, though. So, yeah, y'all. I was very glad that she was doing her own thing and she was doing great and so on and so forth. But now I think that's where I have to stop the video. But actually, wait, no. We can't stop the video because what happened to the other girl exactly? What did happen to the other girl? You want to know what happened to the other girl? The other girl literally was out there trying to shoot her shot with a football player of the team. And no, I don't mean the team that we were on, like South Creek or none. No, not that. On another person on another team. I won't say who the person was, out of respect of the video, but she's done it, and that was insane, though. And at that point, she literally had a kid and was supposedly engaged to him, but the man left her, and we don't know where he's at now. And it went from there. And I've never heard from her again, y'all. I've never heard from her again. Which is actually hilarious. I never heard from her again, and I was like, wow, amazing. And it went from there. Now that is actually the end of the video. But however, let me go out there and say this though. If y'all want to hear more story times, let me know in the comments. But I'm definitely thinking about I don't know, maybe doing more story time videos, see how it goes. Because I probably could do more for college and stuff. And see how that goes. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. But right now, I'll stop it here though. But if y'all want to know more about the videos or anything like that, give me a like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And see how we like it, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want to see, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, how people like it, you know? I think it's nice to see, nice to have, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all a little bit later though, because I have like 2-3 videos coming up. So yeah, y'all. I shall see y'all later though. Peace and love y'all. Yee.